Monica Bellucci's eyes are the epitome of allure, smoldering, mysterious, and utterly captivating. Her signature look balances sultry smokiness with understated elegance, making her gaze irresistible. Hello my dear viewers, welcome back to another video about Monica Bellucci. And in this video, which was also requested, I will show you how I'm doing the Monica Bellucci Smoky Eye. And this is basically her signature makeup look that you see in many videos and many on-screen scenes, but also on many pictures. It is kind of her favorite look, and it also underlines the sensuality and this very irresistible magnetic gaze of her eyes. While I am not a professional makeup artist, I will simply show you some techniques that you can apply for your own eyes. You see that I've already done it my way. There is also, of course, something individual about the smoky eye, that depending on your personal color palette, so how dark or light features you have, and depending on your eye shape, the smoky eye will look a little bit different. But I will tell you all the steps that you have to do. But most important is that you really stick to your own color palette. Because you see that Monica Bellucci is a very dark featured woman. She has very dark eyes and very dark hair, olive toned skin. That means that she can pull off blacks, dark grays in her eye makeup and black eyeliner. But I, for example, did not use black eyeliner, I only used brown. And my eyeshadow palette consists of more browns and charcoals, and I will show you that later. And if you are an even lighter type than I am, with maybe blue eyes, you should stick to brown and earthy warm tones. You don't have to use the same colors that Monica uses because she is a different type. And of course it's also about individuality and bringing out the best in yourself with a little bit of inspiration. Before we do the makeup, we have to provide a clean canvas. That means I would recommend you to first clean your face and your skin and put a nice moisturizer around your eyes to hydrate the smooth skin and to simply make everything, prep everything in the right way. Then you can use an eyeshadow base. Either you have a professional eyeshadow base or you just use some concealer. This is also good because then the colors will pop more and the eyeshadow will stay longer. Step number two is the eyebrows. So perfect your eyebrows so that they look groomed but don't overpower the eyes. In my case, I'm not doing anything with the eyebrows but brushing them and maybe applying an eyebrow gel to keep them in place because I have powder brows. But if your eyebrows are lighter or not that full, you can of course use an eyebrow pencil to fill in the brows a little bit, to make the shape a little bit cleaner. Just make sure to not make your eyebrows too thin or too arched and leave like a soft and natural look that is still groomed and elegant. Step number three will be the smoky eye. So the main part of this video or the main part of this look. In order to start the smoky eye, I would put first a lighter colored eyeshadow on the whole lid. And you can take a beige or a light brown, or I put an ivory, something just to have a base color. And this color of course doesn't have to be dark because we will add depth with the other shades. I used mainly only one eyeshadow palette for the depth, and that's the Dior 5 Colors eyeshadow palette in Nude Look. This palette has some browns and it also has a very nice charcoal that is not too dark but also has a strong smoky effect, as you can see here. So as a second step after the eyeshadow, the first eyeshadow like the lighter base, we will add some depth. And for that, just take your favorite brush. I always use a blender brush and put on some brown, chocolate brown or some kind of darker brownish color in the crease and also towards the outer corner. If you have a lot of space like I have, you can also make a little bit of a lifted cat eye effect, but you don't have to do that if your eye shape is different. But it's important to like put this darker, smokier shade a little bit in the outer corner in the crease. Then we will add even more depth and smokiness by adding the darker shade, and I used the charcoal, and I also put it in the outer corner and blended it, but I also put it on the lower lash line. But we will come to that later. We will now focus on the upper lid first. Blend it well for a gradient effect. Now we need eyeliners, and in that case, in the case of the Monica Bellucci inspired smoky eye makeup look, we will not do an eyeliner, like a very defined eyeliner with a wing, like Marilyn Monroe's eye makeup. That is totally different. Monica does not really have a winged eyeliner, but she uses eyeliner. But the eyeliner that she uses is more for adding even more depth around the eyes, and it is more smudged. She also uses eyeliner on the upper lash line, but also on the lower lash line and even on the waterline, which I didn't use because I have too sensitive eyes. I put some chocolate brown eyeliner just around the lash line and smudged it a little bit. And then to add even more depth, on top I used eyeshadow pencil, which I usually use as a normal eyeliner. To add more dimension, it's a brown one. I added it around the eyes, and I also like smudged it out a little bit, and in the end I like combined everything. Then I also used a highlighter to put in a highlight in the corners of the eyes and under the eyebrow. Now we come to the lower part. So this same eyeshadow, this darkest one that we used in the crease, you will also use under the lower lash line and smudge it up so that those shadows are kind of combined. You can also use a taupe or a dark brown or whatever color will be your main color. And I also used the eyeliner, but I did that before to define the lower lash line a little bit. You can also, but I didn't do it so much, but you can also put the eyeliner until the inner corner, define the inner corner a little bit, which is seen in some looks of Monica Bellucci. And in the end, I put on mascara, and I use black mascara because I think this is the most elegant one, and that for that more dramatic and more glamorous look. And you can also put a little bit more mascara on the outer lashes to give it this cat eye effect. Or if you're going out, if you're going to an event, of course you can also use some falsies. And now the final touches. If your eyes are suitable for that, I would recommend you to use a dark brown or black eye pencil on the lower waterline. And this will really add more mystery and a dramatic look. But this is optional because, as you see, I didn't use it. But if you can, it will give you a bit more of this Monica Bellucci eye makeup look. But some key aspects that you always have to remember: balance. So you see that I have not put on a red lipstick, although we see sometimes Monica Bellucci in movies with red lipstick. In that case, I would downplay the eye makeup a little bit. Don't make it so dark or maybe so much of a cat eye effect. I just used a very simple, more neutral lip color. I used a lip pencil and a lipstick from Tilbury in the shade Pillow Talk. And that's all. And then I just had like a foundation. I used the Armani in shade number 5 and the Pillow Talk blush. And that's all. So very minimal. But in that case, the eyes should be the protagonist and the focus should be on the eyes. And that's why I would recommend you that if you want to have those mesmerizing eyes and really want your eyes to be magnetic and your gaze to stand out, balance out with the other features. So not use like a super bright red on your lips when your eyes are like that. The second tip is blending. Blending is key. You can use like a blending brush or clean one or one with a light brown shade to blend everything. Because the look that Monica Bellucci has is smoky. And smoky eye can only be achieved by like a lot of smudging and blending. No defined eyeliners or defined shadows. It is all a little bit soft and blurry, but intense. And everything should be like gradient without any harsh lines. And the third tip is, I told you already in the beginning, but I will say it again, adjust the shades to your own skin tone. That's super important so that it looks natural. Well, natural. I mean, that it looks harmonious. So by following these steps, you can also channel Monica Bellucci's magnetic gaze and let your eyes do the talking. However, don't forget that it's not just about makeup. Monica Bellucci's attitude and the allure behind the look are also what captivates. And if you are interested in learning more about that, I have already made videos about that, and I will link them in the end of this video. And also down below, I have one about Monica Bellucci's body language and one about her mystery and how she achieves that. So watch that afterwards if you haven't seen them already. And if you are new here, also subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss any other videos. I will see you in my next one. Thank you for watching and bye bye.